Hi, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Could you start by introducing yourself?
Sure. Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Andrew Bornheimer. I'm 22. I love cats and dogs. Going on hikes, long walks on the beach. Looking at the stars. I'm great with kids.
Andrew,
Yes.
this isn't a Tinder bio.
What? Oh. Sorry. Go ahead.
So, I hear that people call you Juice.
Yes, they do.
Why is that?
It's not that interesting of a story.
So tell me about your hobbies. You said you like to hike.
Yeah. Oh, I love hiking.
What's your favorite spot?
Have you ever heard of Letchworth?
Can't say I have.
Hold on a second. Where is it? Here. They actually call it the Grand Canyon of the East. It's one of my favorite places on the planet. Fun fact, I actually took this picture. My family and I used to camp there all the time. Every summer we would rent out a cabin in Section A. One year we decided to switch it up and we rented out every cabin in the C section. And it was just this giant loop. So we had one cabin for my parents, myself and my twins, we were in that one, and then we had the older siblings had one, my grandparents, aunts and uncles, the cousins, I almost said nieces and nephews, my cousins and all that. And so we just had the entire loop, just our family in this campsite. Each night would be a different theme. We had a luau, or a Hawaiian luau theme. And we do scavenger hunts one night. My grandparents would always set that up. Do you know what burdocks are?
Yeah.
I remember that one of the cabins had a bush of burdocks, and so I took a bunch of them and I made a hat out of all these burdocks. It was pretty awesome.
Well, it sounds like you're pretty close to your family. Could you tell me a little bit about them?
Yeah. So I'm the youngest of 9, all the same parents, and you got Nikki is the oldest, Josh, Eddie, Alyssa, Michaela, Matt, Laura, Mary, and myself. Laura and Mary are the twins, but technically we're Irish triplets, myself and the twins, because we are the same age for a month. A question that I get a lot is as a big family, who's your favorite sibling? I think the person that I get along with the most is my oldest sister, Nikki. She, for as long as I can remember, we would always hang out. She would take me shopping for clothes. I would go stay in her apartment when I was younger. She introduced me to a lot of things that are pretty constant in my life, like the Bills. Go Bills. I'm a pretty big Buffalo fan. Most recent thing she introduced me to was a TV show called Ted Lasso. If you observe. Hang on a second.
Wow.
What do you think?
Sure is something.
So she introduced me to Ted Lasso, and I immediately fell in love. It became one of my favorite shows of all time. There's nothing wrong with it. It is absolutely perfect. The writing is brilliant, the acting, everything. I mean, Jason Sudeikis, I have never laughed harder or cried harder in my life.
Would you consider yourself an emotional person?
No. No.
Or maybe she did know. This is what she's leaving. Maybe she did know.
I'm a very passionate person, especially about the things and people that I care most about. I love spending time with people, but also at the flip of a switch, I very well would be comfortable just going into my room by myself and not talking to another human being for a week. Also, did I tell you that I was a cat whisperer?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there has not been a single cat in my life that hasn't loved me. True story.
Damn it, Mary. I want to go out and do things.
Is she sleeping?
Actually, wait, you don't.
You see what I did there, Juice?
Wait, somebody?
Yeah, I don't know if I...
Yeah, look where you talking. Yeah.
You ever see Twin Peaks?
Back to passions. I really love cooking. That's one of my favorite things. It's a happy place for me, and I'm really good at making burgers. I would say, they are literally the juiciest burgers you'll ever eat.
Is that how you got your nickname?
No, but that's a good joke. One thing about me is that I hate ketchup. So when I make these burgers for people, I never make the same burger twice unless they ask for it. But when I make burgers for people, sometimes people try and put ketchup on them, and then I get passionate.
So let's talk a little bit about theater.
Sure. So theater is obviously a world that I want to always be a part of. I've done theater, since I was in first grade, so for more than half of my life, and theater and music have always been for me the two options that I've struggled between, like which do I go into for the rest of my life. And I chose theater over music because I've never felt more comfortable being me when I'm not on stage. I think that's a place that I'd like to keep my life at.
Is there anything else you wanted to tell us?
This is gonna suck getting off.
All right, well, I'll let you get to it then. It's nice talking to you, Mr. Bornheimer.
You too.
Just give it
No,
to
I
me.
did. I literally, it's done. It's done.
What?
Stop. Is it upside? Which way do I go?
What do you mean?
Which way is his mustache? Is it upside down?
No, it's correct.
Okay. Can't even laugh.
Is the world I want to be a part of, and it has been in my life since I can last remember. I was in first grade, which is not. Hold on, that's so stupid.
Slide of kitties.
It's recording. Give me your. That's so embarrassing.
It wasn't recording until you said that.
No, I mean like that's what I'm saying. Like I can't do the bit because it's recording.
Oh shit!
Damn it!
It's
Your
a
clip
clip
of
of
Jack.
Dear Zachary.
A drinker and a fiend. He came home one night. Just kidding. This is what pisses me off about technology. I hit fucking download and it goes codecs. I'm like, why do I have to fucking spend $1 to watch a video that I recorded that I put on my fucking computer myself? I don't fucking understand.